What's up? Brand new intro. I've had that sitting in my files for like a week and a half now, waiting to use it for this specific video. It's super simple animation, but it's just, After Effects is a bitch. What's going on, guys? 1 month ago today, I made the conscious decision to start up a YouTube channel and pursue something that I've always had a passion for, but I've never really looked into, which is playing video games with and for a community, talking about the latest gaming news and trending things from an unbiased standpoint, and also building one of the most lovely, compassionate communities on the platform. 1 week into this passion project of mine, I made a video talking about what it was like and how far I'd come and everything else. And so I decided to make this a regular series. So every month from here on in, until we reach 1 year of being a YouTuber, I'm going to be putting these out and just kind of updating you guys on what's going on. All the information about my schedule is going to be here, how I'm feeling about making videos, about the live streams, about the content. So this video may be quite a long one. I'm going to make it easier for anybody who's interested in specific parts, just to go ahead and look in the description. I've broken it down into those parts, which are Part 1, my experience, how things changed over the last month. I'll be looking into my analytics from subscribers and view counts to social media stuff, and also doing like a bit of a deep dive into my content, how people are engaging with it and what I need to change going forwards. Part 2 is going to be my goals and ambitions. So what are we going to do over the next month as we go into sort of stage of whatever this is, and what I'm going to be doing differently in order to reach my next goals. And then Part 3 is going to be the vibe. How am I feeling as a content creator? How am I feeling about the channel, about the audience, about certain parts of the content creation side of things? So let's jump into it. Part 1, my experience. All right, so let me just jump into all the juicy stuff that you nerds are gonna love, and I love personally as well, which is the analytics. Now, again, I say this in all the videos like this, everything's gonna look really small in comparison to some of your favorite YouTubers and your favorite content creators. But for me, it's a growing thing. It's something that is really interesting, seeing what people are responding to. And I hope that you would look at it from that viewpoint as well. I set myself a goal of 10 subscribers for the first month of YouTube, which I think was quite a realistic goal, especially when I was making content that more often than not I wanted to make rather than what was going to be on the trending page. We hit 10 subscribers a couple of days ago. We're now up to 12. That was like one of my biggest concerns, was that we weren't going to be able to reach that because it was really slow leading up to it, and then all of a sudden we just smashed it at the last minute. So to everybody who has subscribed, to everybody who has jumped in this early and shown your love and support, left a comment, even just left a like on a video, it really does mean the world to me. When I filmed the 1 week video, we were on like literally 3 subscribers, 12 channel views, and I know it's such a small thing to most people, but to me, like having that number nearly quadruple over the space of 3 weeks, it's very humbling. It's flattering. I really do appreciate it. So channel views is quite a peculiar one, and I'll get into why in a minute. When I recorded the 1 week video, I had 13 channel views and like 3 or 4 videos. Now I have 359 channel views and like 15, 16 videos. So that's a pretty good ratio, but I really started to notice something, and that is the regular series that I'm doing, like Runescape and Minecraft, they have probably only amounted to, I'd say like 50 or 60 of those 350 something views. The rest come from like all the stuff that I didn't feel was going to do particularly well on a channel, which is like the live streams, the breakdowns, all that kind of stuff, because I felt like it was really kind of linear content, like everybody was going to be covering it. But it really does go to show that if you sort of jump onto what's trending and obviously make sure that it's something you're passionate about rather than just doing it for the sake of it, it really does help. Like most of the videos that I've done that cover the live streams, the Cyberpunk news, the Pokemon Snap news, they're all at like 50 to 80 views, which is fucking amazing, way better than I thought it would be. And the ASMR video that I did as a joke, that ended up getting like near on 80 views now, and that just stuff that I don't think is going to do particularly well is just kind of blowing it out of the water. So the reason I talk about all of this, by the way, is not as a flex or something like that, because, you know, it's nothing really to show off about. YouTube can be a luxurious and very gratifying thing to do, but it is a fucking grind. If you're passionate about your channel and you're passionate about your content, and more importantly than anything else, you actually give a fuck about the community and your fans, you will make it, but it is going to take a long time. And that is kind of the message that I want to put across in this video. Like 350 views may not be a lot to pretty much every person looking to get into YouTube, but that is the reality of what you're going to have to sort of deal with, but that is the reality of what you're going to get when you're starting out. Social media has been amazing. Twitter, during my first week video, I think I got like 40 something thousand impressions, and that was amazing because I'd only been doing it for a week, and getting noticed by 40,000 people was great. It was amazing. Now, I'm no social media expert. I don't know the ins and outs of how it all works and what the best thing is to do, but over the last month I've made over 180,000 impressions on Twitter. And again, for those of you who don't know, impressions are just when you show up on somebody else's feed. It doesn't mean that people are necessarily engaging with it. It's just how far you're reaching. So considering that I have 8 followers from 2 when I did the 1 week video, and I'm reaching 180,000 people. I posted 369 tweets with over 700 likes, 50 something retweets, and just really great engagement. I feel like that for me is really flattering. The one thing that I feel like I could be doing better is like, okay, so I'm reaching 180,000 people. That's great, that's amazing, that's whatever, but I'm not really utilizing that. I'm not saying, hey, thank you for seeing the tweet or whatever. By the way, I do YouTube. I don't feel like I'm doing that anywhere near enough. I feel like my Twitter, the layout, the picture and everything else, like it seems kind of immature and that I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm thinking maybe I'll redo that over the next couple of weeks and just make it look a little bit more inviting and just kind of push that content. But I'm really happy with the engagement. Like, I feel flattered that I can reach that many people, and I think the numbers are pretty good on Twitter, so I just need to kind of utilize that more and really get people interested in what I'm doing rather than just a single tweet that I'm posting. Part 2, my goals and ambitions over the next month. Again, it's kind of hard to think about where I'm going to be at because I still am getting to grips with everything. I have no idea where I'm going to be in a month's time, but the goals I'm setting for myself, I would love to be at 30 subscribers and reach 1,000 channel views on YouTube. That's my main thing. I feel like that's quite an achievable goal considering how well everything's doing. And if we're going to be focusing more on like the trending content, well, with Ubisoft's announcement coming up for Far Cry 6, you got some Pokemon stuff coming out. There's going to be another Marvel War Table. There's going to be more Cyberpunk news. Like, there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. You got Ghost of Tsushima as well. And also I'm going to be doing a Last of Us 2 review. I'm just kind of finishing that up. It's not even that I want just the views and loads of people to see this, and like, I want people to just discover the channel, find out what I'm about, and at least have the opportunity to become part of this amazing community that I'm trying to build. I think I'd also love to have a few more people commenting regularly in the comment section, because at the moment it's just like me and D-Lo James just sitting there having a chat about life and kids and whatever, and like, I want more people to jump in and be like, yo, you know what, this was a great video, you could have done this, you could have done that, hey, have you heard about this new game, can you play this? I'd love to see you do it, I'd love to see your reactions. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of missing from the channel at the moment, so if we can get somewhere in that general direction in the next month or so, that'd be fucking awesome. Also, D-Lo, you're a legend. Keep saying it, man. You keep showing up, I'm going to keep calling you a legend, that's it. Live streaming, I don't know where I'm going to go with that, and I'll get into that in a minute, but I'm still going to be doing like the live gaming news reviews and covers and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm going to be focusing on gaming there for quite a while. So how is the content going to change? That is a question I've been asking myself quite a bit, and I feel like what I'm going to be doing is dumbing down the Minecraft stuff, because that hasn't been doing too well in terms of audience engagement and views and all that kind of stuff. So I think I'm gonna take that down from 5 days a week to 3 and focus more on like the trending content, the vlogs, things that people really seem to engage with. So as it stands right now, Monday we're gonna have like a VOD, a vlog, something interesting and different to what you'd expect, something to get people interested in the channel. Tuesday we're gonna have Minecraft. Wednesday we're gonna have the same as Monday, just interesting content. Thursday, Minecraft. Friday, RuneScape. And Saturday, more often than not Minecraft, but if I can think of something else fun or interesting to do, then I'll do that instead. Sunday, rest day, because kids, family, life, you get it, you get how it is. But of course, on top of all that, if there's any like interesting news like the War Table or Cyberpunk or whatever, I'll be covering that. My only other goals really are like, I would love to get my capture card set up so I can just chill and play some Xbox or Switch or whatever. Like, I've ordered it because of all this Corona shit, it's taking a fucking long time to show up. Maybe a new webcam, because the one I've got now just bugs out and it's proving impossible to do any live streaming. And also want to do some more overlays. Like, you've seen the intro for this video, that's like the main channel logo now, because I was kind of tired of using Bitmoji, and also I don't think that was technically legal for me to do, so joke's on you, I'm not making any money anyway. But yeah, I feel like I really want to push that sort of professionalism and just have people know that I know what I'm doing for the most part. In terms of content creation, like gaming, I ain't got a fucking clue, but content creation, I'm kind of used to doing that. So yeah, capture card for versatility, webcam to make it look a little bit more professional, and overlays and stuff like that. Redo everything, make it look a lot better. Part 3, the vibe. Now, you guys may have noticed over the last couple of days, I've been kind of quiet, and I think for the most part, like 4 weeks of doing this, I've been absolutely fine. I've been enjoying the content, I've been loving making it, and honestly the last couple of weeks editing has been so much easier because there hasn't been like loads of stuff I've got to sit down and edit. The hardest things are the Runescape videos because of how long they take, but again, it's not like an intricate edit, it's just a bunch of jump cuts, sifting through hours of footage, putting it all together, making a story out of it. That's fine. I think for me at the moment the hardest part is maintaining the consistency. I've done YouTube before, in terms of vlogs and stuff like that. I've mentioned it a couple of times. But you always kind of reach this point with YouTube, regardless of how aware you are of the fact that it's going to take a long time. You reach the point when you're sitting there for like 6 to 8 hours per video, and you just start losing that motivation. You start losing that incentive to carry on and to push as hard as you were at the beginning. Which is expected, you know, that happens with everything. Even if you're just doing a 9-to-5 job, you're just, some days you don't want to go in, some days you're like, fuck it, can you cover my shift please? I can't be bothered to go and change a barrel at the bottom of a bar, or that's life. That's never going to change, but that has kind of been affecting me the last couple of weeks. I can really understand why YouTubers hire editors now. I always thought it was just for the sake of it's you know, somebody editing your shit, it's easier, but honestly, it's the time, man. It really does drain you. Like, I'm sitting in here, my conservatory is probably about 20 meters away from the living room, and I found myself quite a bit just sitting in here for like 4 or 5 hours working on a video when I could be in there 20 meters away playing with my daughters, playing with my son, or just spending time with the missus, enjoying our house that we pay a stupid amount of money for. And it's like some points over the last couple of weeks that has kind of started to get to me, and I've honestly just taken myself away, which is why I've been doing a lot of Minecraft lately, because it's super easy to shoot and upload, and I haven't got to worry too much about that side of things. But there have been numerous occasions where I'm like, I want to just go and chill with my family rather than work on this, because I'm sitting here editing for such a long period of time and doing whatever I need to do to make a video, and it gets like 10 views. And that's expected. I understand that. That's nothing unusual to me, but it's it can be kind of discouraging. You're just like, well, you know, what's the fucking point in sitting here and working so hard on something for it not to give any kind of exchange? But I've said it from the beginning. I expect this shit. I expect things to take a very long time, and I'll say the same thing I say every time I bring this up, and it's just that I'm not going anywhere. You know, I'm here to stay. I'm here to build a community. I'm here to do what I love doing, and it's not hard work. It's not like how it was when I was working in America and I had to go and do fucking 12-hour shoots and 12-hour editing just to get the video up the next day for the company. It's like, this is me. This is me having fun and doing what I love. All I can say is just like, if some days the videos don't feel energetic or enthusiastic and it doesn't feel as captivating as it normally would, just understand that those are probably the days when I chose to spend time with my daughters or my son rather than just sitting around editing a video. And I'm never going to apologize for that, because they will always come first, regardless of whether it's making YouTube videos or whether it's running my own company. It's just, you know, nothing will ever be better than spending time with my kids. So all I can ask is just for your patience, your understanding, and just realizing that some days are shitter than others. Some days I get down, some days I want to spend time with them, and I don't want to sit around editing a video, but I want to keep to the schedule. So just be patient on days like that. If you don't want to watch a video, click off. I'll have a better one for you tomorrow. The live streaming thing, I'll be honest, man, like I had a fucking awful day yesterday. Like, I was really stressed out. I was doing some work for the majority of the day, finished that up. I know I had to shoot the Minecraft videos this week. There's 2 other videos besides this one that I'm working on, and it's like, I wasn't in the mood. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do a live stream. I'm gonna get myself in a mood, chill with some people, listen to some lo-fi, have fun, do whatever I do. And I sat there for an hour and a half talking to myself. Not a single viewer in that whole hour and a half decided to stop by my stream, and that made me feel like I know I expected it, because again, new streamer, new YouTuber, whatever, but it's like with YouTube, you know you're getting at least like 1 or 2 views. You know that this month alone I've amounted like nearly 350. I've got some subscribers, got loads of likes and comments, and people are actually interacting and engaging, and you know that it's going to take a while. Like when I sit down and record a YouTube video like this, I'm not expecting somebody to pop up like, yo, what are you doing? But I mean, like, I've been feeling shit ever since then. It really does bring to light the loneliness syndrome thing that Harris Heller talked about in one of his videos a while ago. I'll link it below if I remember to. Like I sat there for an hour and a half without a single viewer, without anybody commenting, still talking the whole time, still keeping the music up, keeping things engaging, dealing with the technical difficulties and everything that I needed to do to try and make the best stream possible. And I had never felt so fucking alone. I had never felt that my time had been so fucking worthless. And that is the effect that Twitch has had on me in terms of gaming. I will still do the live stream and the reactions and the breakdowns and everything else on there, or maybe I'll live stream it to YouTube, but like at least on YouTube you know that you got a shot at getting somebody to watch your shit. But as a creator, when you're sat there doing what you love, what you feel like other people would enjoy, and it seems like nobody gives a fuck about you, mate, Twitch is a fucking death sentence if you are remotely insecure about your content. I feel like there are a lot more negatives in this video than there are positives, especially compared to like the 1 week video that I made. But don't take it that way. Don't take it as me being just negative and pessimistic and all the rest of it, because we've done so fucking well in terms of getting noticed a little bit more, getting the views and the subscribers and the engagement you guys are giving. It's fucking amazing. I'm still a new creator. And the bottom line is that I'm still finding my feet. I'm finding what content I enjoy making and what content I definitely don't. I'm trying to figure out what my audience wants to engage with and what they don't want to. I'm trying to find out what gets views and subscribers and gets people interested in the channel and what doesn't. And that is part of YouTube. That's part of creating any kind of content, regardless of whether it's gaming or vlogs or cinematography, whether you're working for yourself or whether you're working for another company. You have to be able to find your feet and deal with these kind of negative bullshitty bits of the business that is YouTube in order to find that special thing that makes you different, in order to find the thing that makes you stand out from the crowd and really pique people's interest. And I feel like it's just part of my journey. It's part of something that I have to go on as a creator, because I've never been in this field before. I've never live streamed before. I've never played games and turn it into something more. So onwards and upwards. We've got a great week ahead of us. We've got this video, whatever this is. I feel like it's more of a rant now, but it's just me talking about my channel and all the things that I would be interested in, looking from an outsider's perspective. I hope you guys are enjoying the schedule so far. This Wednesday I've got another 25 questions, but it's focused on me as a person rather than me as a gamer, so I hope that's going to be interesting to you guys. And then next week I've got a full studio tour coming out, which is going to be like showing you all the gear I used and showing you how you can kind of make a YouTube thing while keeping it relatively inexpensive. I'm also going to show you my workflow, how I make all of my videos, how I organize the files, what software I use, what tricks I use, just stuff like that. That is like a YouTuber's 101 guide, basically. So that's going to be coming out next week. And obviously we've got the Minecraft videos and the Runescape and that as well. So I hope you enjoy the content that I'm putting out, and I'm still trying to keep it all interesting, keep it engaging, and just do the best that I can. So 30 subscribers, 1,000 views, and somehow maintaining 150,000 impressions on Twitter. That is my goal for the next month. I'm optimistic that we can do it. I just got to keep pushing, and I feel like with your ongoing support, which you guys have been giving from day one, we got this. So I love your faces. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And seriously, it may be dumb to a lot of people and insignificant in terms of numbers and whatever else, but the fact that you keep coming back, you keep showing me that you love the content, you're engaging with it really does mean the world to me, and I'm incredibly humbled. So, all right, that'll do for this one. I'm going to go to bed now. It's late. I love your faces, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.